And they're off. And the girls' 3,200 meter run in Class 1A. Your favorites here today are Maddox Patterson with the fastest seed time of 11:09. Caroline Gosser returns. She's from Presentation. She's your state champion and state record holder in 1A with 11:02 last year. Both these girls ran the mile earlier today. Maddox Patterson coming out with the win in 5:13. Gosser not far off of her. So it looks like those two have moved straight up to the front. They are well ahead of the field, seated about a minute faster than the rest of the field, just off of regional times. Gosser ran 11:59 earlier this year at the Eastern Relays. That's her up front there. Maddox Patterson sitting in second. Got a long race to go, but those two know they'll be fighting it out for a state title. See the rest of the field not far off of them. They took out a little conservative in the mile earlier today. Looks like they're hitting a pretty solid pace here for the first lap. I believe that was about a 80 for the first lap.
1:19.9 on that opening lap for Gosser and Patterson.
Gosser and Patterson starting to separate themselves on lap 2. Creating a gap a little bit.
Again, ladies and gentlemen,
here's your third place, fourth place. Starting to pack up it just a little bit there on the back, creating a little chase pack.
Regardless of size of school or division, there are two of the
See if anyone can get up there with these two, but they're looking pretty smooth up front.
Donvi Brar from Beechwood.
Donvi Brar from Beechwood leading the chase pack currently. Getting passed up there. I believe that is Kendall Hayes, 8th grader from Lexington Christian. Been around the state scene for quite a while now. Gosser and Patterson, I believe they are both seniors.
Watkins in 5th.
We go back to the chase pack. You see Hayes, Shelby Watkins moving up. She is moving into 4th place, the top of that chase pack, as Hayes has separated herself just a little bit.
Holly Blades and Renee Savek.
Holly Blades and Renee Savek
Running together.
moved up right behind Watkins. You see there's 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Still right up there at the front of the chase pack. That's medals. That's points as well. So we pan back to the front. Gosser has created just a little bit of a gap on Patterson.
And up front, Caroline Gosser, Presentation continues to lead.
Again, Patterson won the mile earlier today. Gosser, I believe, was runner-up. These two, some of the top distance runners in the state of Kentucky. See if they're after any records here today. Try to get the pace through the mile.
Mackenzie Bolus is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7th place.
Mackenzie Bolus sitting in 7th. Right there, you can see her.
And Kendall Schuler from Brossart.
Kendall Schuler of Brossart right behind her. See the chase pack. A couple have gone off the chase pack and moved up. You have Kendall Hayes, Shelby Watkins moving up. And they're in the chase pack right behind them of 4 or 5 people.
Leaders went to 405 for 1200.
405 for 1200 for Caroline Gosser, who's really started to open up a lead on Maddox Patterson. But they have a huge lead on the rest of the field. We'll see if Patterson can respond anytime, but Gosser looks like she is starting to take this one.
Gosser broke the record last year.
Again, Gosser broke the record. She holds it. 11:02. Ran 10:59 for the full 2 miles at Eastern Relays earlier this year. She's started to push the pace, that's for sure. Opening up a really big lead, about a 50-meter lead on Patterson. And they have about a 100-meter lead on the next person. Kendall Hayes. Watkins not far off Hayes. They've started to make a little bit of gap on the chase pack. Still have a little pack of about 4 or 5 back there.
Svek, Blades, and Brossard.
Svek, Blades, Brossard. Kendall Schulers from Brossard. All packing up back there.
On pace for 10:50.
On pace for 10:50. Again, 10:59 earlier this year. She's running all alone right now. Made a big move there at 1200. Just started to separate herself. Maddox Patterson still holding on strong. Kendall Hayes, Shelby Watkins still fighting up there. Got a few chase girls from St. Henry. Renee Svek leading them. Catching on Watkins a little bit.
May your attention please. May your attention please. We need the following ladies to report for the 800 girls.
Back
800.
to Gossard.
Olivia Butterworth.
All the way on the other side of the track.
Elizabeth Hoffman. Cindy Young. Megan Downward.
Caroline Gossard moving very well right now. Looks pretty relaxed.
Mattingly. And Samantha.
Let's see if she can just keep her pace. Going after a new state record and another state title, trying to defend that title from last year. She ran all alone last year, unopposed, so if she can keep up the pace, she might get a new record. Maddox Patterson sitting in second. Nobody close to her. She's all alone as well. Gossard has about an 80-meter lead at this point. Kendall Hayes in third, Watkins fourth. The duo of St. Henry has moved up to Watkins. Kendall Hayes still has about a 10-meter lead on the little group of 3 chasing her. Selena Mattingly just ran the 800, got runner-up in that. She's right there, and I believe that is 7th. So we'll try to find your leaders again as they're starting to lap. And there she is, Caroline Gossard, starting to lap the field. Just shows how fast she really is.
Robert Brockman, Brian Anderson, Logan Campbell, Trevor Wright.
Gossard still moving really well. See what she goes through right here. I believe that's 8:10.
2 laps left to go.
8:10 with 2 laps to go. There's Maddox Patterson, second place runner. She's going to come through with 800 to go. She's at 8:33.
Maddox Patterson, 4th at the state meet a year ago, looks to move up.
There's Caroline Gossard, moving on the backstretch. Hasn't let down on the throttle. Still moving.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a great battle shaping up here.
Still on their 10:50 pace or so.
Right now, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
That's the 3rd place group.
14 points.
Starting to hold up. Kendall Hayes, Renee Svek, Selena Mattingly, I believe, Shelby Watkins, another St. Henry district runner. Caroline Gossard with 1 lap to go. The bell lap, she comes through at 9:35.
9:35.
She's going after the record. We'll see if she can get it. She's pretty safe on the state title right now. She has nearly a 100-meter lead.
Caroline Gossard out front, running against the clock.
About 150 actually. Maddox Patterson holding on to second though. She's through with 1 lap to go in about 10 minutes, 10:05-ish. There's 3rd place, Kendall Hayes, or excuse me, Renee Savex moved into 3rd place. Kendall Hayes giving chase to her. Mattingly, Shelby Watkins still in the fight. Mattingly just got 2nd in the 8. We know she has speed. Let's see if she can use it on the last lap. We're going to pan to your leader, Caroline Gosser, coming in on the back stretch. 100 to go. Looks like we might see another state record here today. Caroline Gosser coming down the back stretch, giving it all she's got. She's going to come through, and it's going to be a state record around 10:54. 10:54 for Caroline Gosser. Running all alone, huge PR, crushing the record from last year. There's your 2nd place runner, Maddox Patterson, hitting the 100. Maddox Patterson coming in strong. She will be your 3,200 meter girls 1A runner-up here today. Patterson comes through around 11:29. We'll see where 3rd place is. 3rd place, Selena Mattingly made a move. Selena Mattingly, Renee Sveck. Kendall Hayes coming in. Mattingly made a big move there on the backstretch. Really opened up, and she's in 3rd. Selena Mattingly gets 3rd in the 3,200 meter girls. Renee Sveck. Kendall Hayes comes in. Watkins finishing strong. There's St. Henry girl coming through. Falling down, giving it all they got.
Go, kids!
Finishing strong still. I believe that's your 8th place.
Right of the press box. Both the boys and girls coaches from Murray. The boys coach from Richmond.
Morgan County's Kaylee Perry finishing strong.
Boys and girls from Murray, boys from Richmond, and the girls coach from Bishop Rosser. Please meet with Mr. Bocock at the gate. Thank you.
Caroline Gosser, your new 1A state record holder, breaking her own record last year and champion, 2-time champion in the girls 3,200 meter run in class 1A.